The story begins when two people are getting to know each other, one Palestinian and one Western. The Western asks, "From where are you from?" The Palestinian answers, "I'm from Palestine." The Western says, "Palestine? Did you mean Israel or West Bank or Gaza?" Palestine doesn't exist. There is nothing called Palestine. Who are the Palestinians? We have heard these claims for many years from people all over the world. Some people are trying to delete a history which can never be deleted, and a colonizing regime is trying to legitimize their existence and present this to the world as a legal, ethical fact. But is this really true? Were there any Palestinians in the past? Does Palestine really exist? Many of you might ask these questions. Let's see the truth.
From poetry to a cultural center, Khalil Sakakini. He was born in 1878 in Jerusalem, and he lived there until he graduated with a bachelor level in literature. In 1908, Khalil Sakakini moved to the United States to work as a poem writer in Arabic magazines. In 1909, Khalil Sakakini founded the Dusturiya School, which is a national school that approached the Arab nationalist school. Nowadays, Khalil Sakakini has a cultural institution that works in promotion and culture.
Khadija al-Khaldi. Khadija Musa al-Khaldi was one of the most influential people in Palestine. She was born in Jerusalem. She and her family were a symbol of protection for the holy places in Jerusalem. Her family members were very devoted and intellectual, which has led her to donate her house in order to establish Al-Khaldiya Library in 1900. This library now is considered one of the biggest libraries in Palestine, which has many books and references that many people could use. Khadija has also helped her husband in order to establish a school which is especially for orphans. This shows how great and generous Khadija was.
Record. I'm an Arab. My roots were entrenched before the birth of time and before the opening of the eras. Those words were spoken by the Palestinian poet Mahmoud Darwish, who was born in Al-Birwa village. Mahmoud was and is still the voice of the sufferings and the hopes of many Palestinians. Besides being a poet, he served in the PLO Executive Committee. He also wrote a manifesto which is intended as the Palestinian people's Declaration of Independence. Darwish taught us, and we will teach the next generations, that on this land we have what makes life worth living.
موطني موطني موطني, which mean our nation, my homeland, is a popular poem written by a Palestinian poet, Ibrahim Abdel Fattah Tuqan. Tuqan, who was born in Nablus in 1905. His poems talked about the Palestinian issues and occupation. He works as a teacher in many foundation and educational organizations, such as the American University in Lebanon. He also was interested in teaching poetry to children. Also, his sister Fadwa learned the poetry from him. The Tuqan family continued to fight for the Palestinian issue with their magical pen and amazing poems.
Now I believe you have a better understanding of a very small part of the Palestinian history. When I say Palestine, it's not a political statement. It's just a statement of fact. Stand for justice, freedom, and human rights. Stand for Palestine. See you soon in our next videos.
شهر سني عم تمرق الأيام والليل باكي فوق خيمتنا واطفال تحت البرد عم بتنام خيمي وريح الظلم عصفتنا خي